Hey guys, GHZD here, back with another video. Today, I'm going to be giving you another story video. I have not done one of these in a very long time, and today, I'm going to be giving you a little bit of insight into a day in the life of me. As a YouTuber, you can imagine that getting attention is something you do have to get used to. You always get people asking if you hate the attention and you hate people following you around everywhere, and they're just like, oh, I'd hate to have people following me around everywhere I go, it gets so annoying. And don't take this the wrong way, because I don't want to come off arrogant, but it takes a lot of effort and time to get to the level I'm at in terms of subscribers. And it's that time factor that does actually help me cope with the attention, because most of the time is an extremely slow process, and I actually had time to adapt to the slowly increasing amounts of people who now know who I am. To me, playing without getting a lot of PMs and people following me around actually feels really odd, because I've played like this for years. However, with all this attention, you do get your fair share of trolls and haters, which I've also adapted to. Most of the time when I'm playing, any negativity I get, I just straight up don't even pay attention to, and I'd like to think that I've actually got quite proficient at blocking out all of that pointless crap, which also means I focus a lot more on all the positivity, which also fuels my motivation to make more content. I do actually spend a lot of the time playing the game reading all of the PMs, and honestly that to me is just part of playing the game now, and I really do like seeing all of your comments and questions because I love answering them a lot of the time anyway, and that is just something that makes playing the game even more enjoyable for me. The next topic I'll talk about is something I'm actually not sure if I've fueled a lot with my Feeding Hobo series, but you get an absurd amount of beggars asking for stuff. Something I'm also really used to by this point, but because of the Feeding Hobo series, I may have made it a little bit worse. Most of the time, I just won't respond to the messages, which seems mean, and I really do hate doing it, but I'd rather ignore it than have to deal with the same person coming back over and over again if I were to cave in and give them the item. Next up, we have blocking people. I'm actually realizing this kind of does sound like a question and answers video. I guess it sort of is. I'm trying to answer questions, but also talk about how I play the game, so bear with me, guys. I'm not sure if I'm alone in this, but I actually don't block people in-game. One of the other things I get asked a lot is whether or not I've actually blocked someone. I'm a strong believer in freedom of speech, especially in Realm of the Mad God, and you can say whatever the hell you want to me, because there is literally no amount of abuse that can trigger me to the point where I'm so easily able to just click the ignore button. But because not paying attention to someone's messages is just so goddamn easy for me by this point, it doesn't actually bother me, and I probably won't block you. However, in saying that, I still do block people under very specific circumstances, mostly if it just involves my personal life, but it's usually only temporary, or if I'm recording something and then someone starts spamming me really offensive stuff. And then finally, I'll address the topic of recording. Easily, hands down, one of the largest percentages of messages and questions are you recording? And the answer to that is, hell yeah I am, dude, because I'm always recording, simply because you can't control what happens in Realm of the Mad God. White bag drops always catch you off guard, so I'm recording as much as I can for as long as I can, just in case I get one. It's just become a regular part of my playing style now, and I've always got to check to see if the recording file is getting too large, in which case I'll need to start another clip, and so on. I'll end a recording as well if something interesting or of note happens, to make kind of the editing process a little bit easier, and that's kind of self-explanatory. But when I say I'm recording, 90% of the stuff is not for a video. I think people kind of assume that when I'm recording, it means I'm going to use the footage in a video specifically, but essentially I bin hundreds of gigabytes of video files monthly and only keep the best stuff around. So making it into a video is actually quite a lot more rare than you probably think. Having a YouTube channel as large as mine currently is, I'd like to think that I do have some sort of influence over the community, and because of that, there is also a very large pressure, always subconsciously at the back of my mind, about living up to the expectations that people already believe that I am, or who I am, and that kind of stuff. When I'm making videos, I'm sure a lot of other YouTubers experience this, but the stuff that they put online is censored a little bit more from what they are like in real life. And because of this, I do experience an identity crisis when I'm playing, because I am slightly different, I would like to think, when I'm playing by myself or with friends than what I'm like in videos and the way you guys see me a lot of the time. So there is also that aspect of trying to maintain your own reputation and persona in the game, and try and live up to the expectations of the community as a whole, or your audience as a whole, I should say. And because of that, there is the pressure always in the back of your head. trying to live up to the expectations of everybody. And in saying that, I think that's going to wrap up the video for you guys today. I don't want to ramble too much on about how my life is so hard being a YouTuber, because it's actually really fun a lot of the time, and I do enjoy playing this game still. I don't know how I do, but I do. I've actually been farming snake pits a lot really recently, and I've managed to get my hands on 2 regular bulwarks without the reskins yet, so I'm going to have to keep my grind up. I think I've been spending the past 2 days straight essentially farming snake pits for these damn things, and I still have yet to get the reskin, but hopefully I do get that sometime soon, and I might make a video montaging it all. I reckon that would come out pretty nice, especially because I do have the, what am I talking about? This is supposed to be a video about the day in the life of GHZD, but I guess the day in the life of me recently is just running snake pits like 24/7. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace. Oh, white bag.
No.
Oh, damn it!
Please be number 1.
Another regular bulwark.
Rip.
Now you really
Good luck on your
I
next
feel.
2,000 of those.
I'm at 2 normal ones.
Wait, did you just get 2 bulwarks in like an hour?
Yeah. What the hell?